MoCA Practice Test 2026 Montreal Cognitive Assessment, Full Course Animal Naming. Question 1. Which three animals are depicted in the standard MoCA, 7.1? Lion, hippo, camel. Lion, rhino, camel. Tiger, hippo, zebra. Elephant, lion, rhino. The standard animals are lion, rhinoceros, and camel. Question 2. How many points is each correctly named animal worth? 0.5 points. 1 point. 2 points. 3 points. 1 point for each correct name, for a total of 3 points. Question 3. What is an acceptable name for the rhinoceros? Hippo. Rhino. Elephant. Horndog. Rhino is acceptable as it is a common abbreviation. Question 4. What is an acceptable name for the camel? Dromedary. Llama. Donkey. Horse. Dromedary or camel are both acceptable. Question 5. If a patient calls the camel a horse, do they get the point? Yes. No. Maybe. If they describe it, the name must be correct. Question 6. The animal naming task primarily assesses which cognitive domain? Memory. Language/naming. Attention. Orientation. Naming is a component of language assessment. Question 7. In the MoCA Basic, how many animals are used? 3, 4. 5, 10. MoCA Basic actually uses 4 animals, example lion, rhino, camel, and another. Wait, standard MoCA uses 3. Question 8. What should the examiner do if the patient doesn't know the name of an animal? Tell them the name. Move to the next task. Give a hint. Ask them to guess. If they don't know, simply move on, no hints are allowed. Question 9. Which animal is often mistaken for a hippo in the MoCA test? Lion. Rhino. Camel. Zebra. Patients sometimes confuse the rhinoceros with a hippopotamus. Question 10. Is there a time limit for naming the 3 animals? 10 seconds. 30 seconds. 60 seconds. No specific time limit. There is no strict time limit like the fluency task, but it is usually done quickly. Question 11. What is the total maximum score for the naming section? 1, 2. 3, 5. The total score is 3 points. Question 12. Acceptable names for the lion include cat, tiger, lion, cougar. Only lion is typically accepted. Question 13. The animal naming task is also helpful in screening for what condition? Aphasia, dyslexia, dyscalculia, blindness. Naming deficits are common in various types of aphasia and dementia. Question 14. In MoCA 8.1, are the animals the same as 7.1? Yes. No. Only the lion. Only the camel. The images remain the same across most standard versions. Question 15. If a patient identifies the rhinoceros as a unicorn, do they get the point? Yes. No. Half point. If they are joking. Incorrect naming receives 0 points. Question 16. The camel in the MoCA has how many humps? 1, 2, 3. It is usually a dromedary camel, 1 hump. Question 17. Which cognitive function is specifically tested when a patient sees a picture and identifies it? Visual recognition and semantic retrieval. Executive planning. Short-term recall. Auditory processing. The task requires recognizing the visual stimuli and retrieving the correct name from memory. Question 18. What is the correct sequence of animals presented, left to right? Camel, rhino, lion. Lion, rhino, camel. Rhino, lion, camel. Lion, camel, rhino. They are usually presented in the order lion, rhino, camel. Question 19. If a patient says I know what it is but I can't remember the name, what is the score? 1-0. 0.5. Repeat the question. Naming must be specific to earn the point. Question 20. In the MoCA blind version, how is naming assessed? It is skipped. Tactile objects. Description of animals. Animal sounds. The naming task, visual, is omitted in the blind version.